Is Sister Wives' son, Hunter Brown, missing as fans are wondering where he has gone? Many fans of the long-running reality series follow the Brown children and love getting insight into their lives. Yet, has Janelle and Cody Brown's son gone MIA? Hunter Brown is missing. What happened? This has been an awful year for the Brown family as they come up on the one-year anniversary of Garrison Brown's passing. He took his own life in March 2024, and this has been immensely tough as the OG kids were very close. His passing has not been acknowledged in season 19 of Sister Wives, although it was mentioned in the season premiere. Additionally, his likeness has been removed from the current season per the family's request. Some close friends felt the show should not go on after Garrison died, but TLC moved forward. Many of the children are figuring out their new normal and what is best for them in the aftermath. Janelle and Cody's son, Hunter Brown, has always been very level-headed. He went to the Air Force Academy and then attended Johns Hopkins for his master's in nursing. However, Hunter has seemingly gone missing from Instagram, and he was an active poster. Fans noticed this and immediately rushed to Reddit to ask questions and get some answers. The OP wrote this: "So Hunter Brown's Insta is gone. He had tons of pics and I followed him. Weird. If one tries to search for him, it says couldn't load media. But what happened?" Sister Wives followers weighed in. "It's coming on of the anniversary of his brother's death. I would deactivate too for a bit if I were in his shoes. I wouldn't want strangers commenting, reacting, interacting, or reaching out about a deceased sibling, even if well-meaning and intentioned. It is smart of him to deactivate for a while. Mourning in private." Mental health has become very prominent in the Brown family since Garrison died. Maddie Brown Brushed speaks openly on it. They want others to be aware of what their loved ones may be going through so they do not have to face the same pain. Therefore, with the year anniversary coming up, some feel Hunter Brown is choosing to protect his mental health. Plus, he may want to take this time to grieve in private. He probably cherishes his mental health over followers. Good for him. It's about to be the one-year anniversary of Garrison's death. Could be why. That lead up to a death anniversary, if you want to call it, that is so hard. I lost my dad in the beginning of January many years ago, and I still start to get really down the week of Christmas. With them being in the public, I can't imagine how extra hard it is to get through that. Don't blame him a bit. Hopefully, Hunter and his family can come together to honor Garrison. More so, if he opts to keep his social media deactivated, that is his personal choice. Why do you think Hunter vanished from Instagram? Do you feel it has to do with his brother's anniversary, or did he get tired of putting himself out there? He's mad at Hunter Brown for stepping up when he wouldn't. Sister Wives star Cody Brown has been realizing there are more significant issues in his relationships with his kids than he thought, and the show is proving that his problems lie in his selfish nature, not the behavior he's seen from his kids. Throughout the run of Sister Wives, Cody has changed as a person but doesn't seem to be learning from his previous mistakes. Cody has struggled in recent seasons as he's had a more strained relationship with his kids, but in a recent episode, it came to light that his problems were more about him than the kids themselves. Sister Wives Season 19 has been showing more about Cody's relationship with his children, which is a mixed bag considering how many kids there are in the Brown family. While Cody's kids with Robyn Brown, some of whom he adopted and some of whom are younger than his other children, have always been positive, his relationships with his kids from his previous marriages haven't been easy. With Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown all choosing to leave Cody in the last few years, his relationship with his children has been more difficult than ever as he's navigated his feelings. Cody Brown has been struggling in his relationships with his elder kids. He's never had a good foundation with them. Although Cody has 18 children, the kids of the Brown family all appear to have different views of their father. While many of Cody's older kids have moved on to have families of their own, things have been difficult in their relationships with their father through the years. Cody's nature hasn't been the best for fostering relationships with his kids, especially in recent years. Though they're older and understand how hard it can be to have a relationship with their kids, they understand the lack of love they were shown from Cody in their childhoods. Cody's relationships with his older children has been documented throughout the series, and the issues he's faced with those kids isn't something Sister Wives viewers take lightly. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, Cody's difficult relationships with his older kids has been highlighted. With issues between him and several of his adult children, the kids have noted that it's hard to have a relationship with Cody in the light of his difficult, selfish nature. Hunter Brown stepped in to be there for Sybil Brown and told Cody off in the process. He wasn't happy about the message. In a recent episode, Janelle and Cody's son Hunter Brown stepped in to be there for his sister, Christine, and Cody's daughter, Sybil Brown. Sybil was having the surgery, and while Cody couldn't be there, Hunter chose to be involved and support his sister to make sure she had someone she could rely on. Cody, who has been aware of Sybil's health problems in the past, made it clear that he wasn't happy Hunter stepped in to be the paternal figure for Sybil. Ignoring Cody's irritation, Hunter told off his father's selfish nature in the process of helping his sister. Cody's anger comes from his lack of parental ability, not his kids' failings. He's consistently been a poor father, while Hunter was angry with his father for not being there in critical moments of his kids' lives. Cody has shared that he takes issue with the way his older children speak to and about him. Cody seems to believe that his family issues stem from the fact that his ex-wives speak poorly about him, but in actuality, his kids have problems with him because he's selfish and doesn't participate in their lives. Cody's older children have long shared on sister wives that they want him to care about their lives, but don't expect him to do so. Hunter Brown shares how he plans to honor late brother Garrison. 3 weeks after Garrison Brown's death, his brother and fellow sister wives star Hunter Brown vowed to forever work at being better at enjoying every moment, big or small, with loved ones. 3 weeks after the son of sister wives, stars Janelle and Cody Brown, died at age 25, his older brother Hunter Brown reflected on how he plans to honor him and shared a message on grief. Referencing the opening line of a poem by the same name, the 27-year-old began by writing, "When tomorrow starts without me." He then expressed how he feels in his own words. "I have no eulogy to give or long caption for you to read," Hunter continued in his March 26 Instagram post. "All I can say is that I love Garrison and he has always been and will always be a huge part of my life. I will forever work at being better at enjoying every moment, big or small, with my loved ones. I would encourage you to do the same." Before concluding his post, he borrowed a quote from Gladiator. "Now we are free. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet." Along with his message, Hunter shared a series of photos, including one that appeared to show him at Garrison's funeral, throwbacks of the siblings from over the years, and a snapshot of stars Garrison had taken on a trip to Valley of Fire State Park and uploaded to Instagram about 6 months before his death. Garrison, one of Cody's 18 children from his plural marriages to now exes Janelle, Christine Brown, Mary Brown, and wife Robyn Brown, was found dead at an Arizona home on March 5, the Flagstaff police confirmed to NBC News. While an official cause of death has yet to be revealed, the police told the outlet it appears he died by suicide. "He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him," Janelle wrote on Instagram at the time. "His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away." In the weeks following Garrison's death, several of his family members expressed their heartache. "Garrison was always the funniest person in the room," his sister Mykelti Pedron wrote in part of a March 11 Instagram post. "He was one cool dude, and I cry so much because my kids will never be able to experience his fun presence. But he will live on in all my family's memories. Have fun up with the stars, little bro, you're missed." His sister Maddie Brown Brush also wrote in part of a March 10 post, "My words seem to fall short. Our hearts are broken." In addition, she later spoke about Garrison's mental health struggles prior to his death and reminded fans that life on social media doesn't always paint the full picture. "It's a highlight reel," Maddie said in a March 18 video, "and that was something that Garrison and I talked a lot about. And I know my other siblings and my mom have expressed this, that Garrison used to feel like he wasn't doing enough because he was comparing himself to things on social media. And I don't think that it's real, and I think we need to remember that." Logan Taylor Brown. Born May 21, 1994, Logan is the oldest son of Cody Brown and Janelle Brown. He is also the eldest child of 18 in Cody's entire brood. After graduating with a master's degree in business administration from the University of Nevada in 2020, he married Michelle Petty 2 years later. Leon Leo Brown. Born on July 29, 1995, Leon is the only child of Cody and Mary Brown. In 2020, Leon came out as transgender, sharing that they were previously socialized as a girl. I was pretty young and unfortunately, I grew up in a context that was incredibly gendered and restrictive, Leon, who also goes by Leo, wrote on Instagram. And here's the thing, I'm finally ready to share my favorite self with the world. And that self is incredibly genderqueer, trans, and unapologetic. Leon married Audrey Kiss in 2020 at a Colorado courthouse wedding. Michael T. Ann Padron. The second of Cody and Christine's children, Mykelti was born on June 9, 1996. She married Antonio Tony Padron in 2016 in a wedding ceremony documented on Sister Wives. The couple are parents to daughter Avalon and twin sons Archer and Ace. Madison Rosebrush. Janelle gave birth to Madison, her second child with Cody, on November 3, 1995. After studying at Utah State University, Madison married Caleb Brush in 2016. The pair share kids Axel, Evangeline, and Josephine. Hunter Elias Brown. Janelle and Cody welcomed Hunter, their third child, together on February 9, 1997. Hunter graduated from the United States Air Force Academy in 2020 before studying nursing at Johns Hopkins University. Peyton Rex Brown. Christine gave birth to her and Cody's third child together on August 7, 1998. Robert Garrison Brown. Born October 31, 1998, Garrison was Cody and Janelle's third youngest child together. He died on March 5, 2024 at age 25. David Dayton Preston Brown. Dayton is the oldest child of Cody's fourth wife Robyn Brown from her past marriage with Preston Jessup. He was adopted into the family in 2015, 5 years after Robyn spiritually married Cody. In 2014, Cody legally divorced his first wife Mary so he could marry Robyn and officially adopt Dayton as his son. Gabriel Wynn Brown, nicknamed Gabe, the fifth child of Cody and Janelle, was born on October 11, 2001. Wenling Janiel Quiroz. Cody and Christine welcomed their fourth child on October 15, 2001. Wendling tied the knot with Beatrice Quiroz in 2023. Aurora Alice Brown. Aurora is the second oldest child of Robyn. She was legally adopted by Cody in 2015 after he married Robyn the prior year. Isabel Paige Brown. Cody and Christine welcomed their fifth child together on June 13, 2003. Her struggles with scoliosis have been documented on Sister Wives. Brianna Rose Brown. Brianna is Robyn's third child from her marriage to Preston. After Robyn married Cody, Brianna and her older siblings were legally adopted into the family. Savannah Brown. Cody and Janelle welcomed their youngest child together on December 7, 2004. The exes reunited for Savannah's high school graduation in 2023. Truly Grace Brown. Born on April 13, 2010, Truly is the youngest child of Cody and Christine. Solomon Cody Brown. Cody and Robyn welcomed their second youngest son on October 27, 2011. Ariella Mae Brown. Born on January 10, 2016, Ariella is the youngest daughter of Cody and Robyn. She is also the youngest child of 18 in the entire Brown family. How Hunter Brown is honoring his late brother Garrison. The Brown family is still grappling with the fact that their beloved family member, Garrison Brown, is no longer with them. Sister Wives fans learned that the son of Janelle Brown and Cody Brown had died by suicide at his Flagstaff, AZ home. The news came as quite a shock as Janelle and Cody released a dual statement. The sixth child of the polygamous patriarch was laid to rest a week after his death, surrounded by his loved ones. Since Garrison's passing, Janelle has tried to keep herself busy by sharing with her followers that she stayed with her daughter in North Carolina to be around her grandchildren. The mother of six decided to spend a quiet Easter at the beach instead of fighting the crowds as she tries to navigate this next chapter of her life without her son. Hunter Brown took the lead as he sat with his mother and finally opened up about his tremendous loss. Hunter honors Garrison. The 27-year-old decided to address his younger brother's death with a carousel of photos on his Instagram. Below, he captioned his post by quoting a David Romano poem, "When Tomorrow Starts Without Me." Like many of his siblings, Hunter has stayed quiet, only reposting what his mother had shared. However, Hunter shared photos of happier times, which showed him and Garrison smiling and laughing. Hunter concluded his post by saying, I have no eulogy to give or long caption for you to read. All I can say is that I love Garrison, and he has always been and will always be a huge part of my life. I will forever work at being better at enjoying every moment, big or small, with my loved ones. I would encourage you to do the same. Garrison was honored by the National Guard. Also at Garrison's funeral were members of the Nevada National Guard who spoke highly of the 25-year-old, saying he was a staff sergeant in the Army National Guard and a proud Savvy Scout who exemplified dedication to his country. Members of the 1st Squadron, 221st Cavalry, which Garrison was a part of, took part in several solemn moments, which included folding Garrison's burial flag and giving it to Janelle as Hunter sat next to her for support. The squadron also performed a gun salute outside the service. Perhaps one of the most touching moments was seeing a black hat from the squadron and Garrison's light green service boots as they were placed on a pedestal next to his portrait. In their post, the Nevada National Guard wrote, "Known for his adventurous spirit, Brown traveled extensively, exploring multiple countries and continents. He had a passion for comedy, amateur craftsmanship, and adventurous photography, with his night sky photography particularly moving those who viewed it." Hunter and his brother Peyton Brown also stood up for a photo with the portrait of Garrison and the entire squadron. More siblings speak out. 3 weeks after his death, Isabel Brown spoke out on her Instagram, following her big brother, Hunter's lead. During an Instagram story, Isabel shared a note writing, "I love you forever, and I'll miss you always," next to a nature photo her brother had snapped. The music in the background played Lord Huron's song, "Ends of the Earth." Snaps from the funeral also showed how the rest of the family mourned. Some siblings like Peyton, Leon Brown, and Gwen Brown wore Hawaiian shirts to honor their brother and his t-shirt business, Bob's Floral, which he loved. Cuddy and his last remaining wife, Robyn Brown, also sat up front a few seats away from Janelle. The entire polygamous family hasn't been back in one room for years, as Garrison's tragic death might have sparked a reconciliation. Mary Brown and Christine Brown were also in the audience, with both sitting a row behind Janelle. Hunter did the best he could to honor his brother on what must have been an emotional day, and fans' prayers are still with the family. Garrison Brown's brother Hunter breaks silence on death. Says he'll work on enjoying with family. Hunter Brown paid a moving homage to his late brother Garrison, stressing the importance of savoring the time spent with loved ones following an unexpected death. The sudden death of Garrison Brown has devastated his family, particularly his brother Hunter, who bids him a passionate goodbye in his recent post. Earlier this month, Janelle and Cody Brown, Garrison, and Hunter's parents posted on Instagram to confirm the 25-year-old's passing. To express his love for Garrison and to emphasize the importance of cherishing time spent with those you care about, 27-year-old Hunter Brown just broke his silence. Hunter Brown reminisces on his late brother's life. Hunter Brown shared a valuable lesson he's learned from the loss of his brother Garrison Brown and paid tribute to him following his untimely death. The 27-year-old Sister Wives star broke his silence on Tuesday and paid a moving homage to his late brother in an Instagram post. Beginning with a picture of Hunter that appeared to be from Garrison's burial, the carousel of photos also included pictures of the brothers having fun, a throwback to their early years, graduations, and excursions they had made. "When tomorrow starts without me," Hunter began in the caption, referencing a poem by David Romano. "I have no eulogy to give or long caption for you to read. All I can say is that I love Garrison, and he has always been and will always be a huge part of my life. I will forever work at being better at enjoying every moment, big or small, with my loved ones. I would encourage you to do the same," he continued before citing the quote from 2000's Gladiator. "Now we are free. I will see you again, but not yet, not yet." Meanwhile, Hunter Brown is Janelle Brown and Cody Brown's third son, one of their 6 children who appeared on the popular television show Sister Wives. Janelle and Cody Brown grieved their late son's sudden loss. Earlier this month, Garrison and Hunter's mother, Janelle Brown, announced the 25-year-old's sudden death in a statement shared on Instagram. "Cody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown," her post began. "He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory," the statement concluded. His father, Cody Brown, 55, also shared the same statement on social media, and many members of the Brown family followed suit. At the time, Lieutenant Charles M. Hernandez-Stew of the Flagstaff Police Department also confirmed the sad news, telling people in a statement. On 03 May 2024, Flagstaff police officers responded to a report of a death inside a home. The FPD confirmed that Garrison's brother Gabriel, 22, discovered Mr. Brown deceased in an apparent suicide. Days following his passing, family members said they convened for a private viewing. Michael T. Brown, the daughter of Christine and Cody Brown, wrote a heartfelt homage to Garrison on social media after the solemn event. Alongside two quotes about pain and experiencing love, Michael T. wrote, "My heart breaks for my brother, who's no longer with us, but it rejoices knowing he's with his fellow warriors in Valhalla, drinking and fighting with Odin." Disclaimer: if you know someone who is having suicidal thoughts, anxiety, going through depression, or suffering from a serious mental illness, reach out to a nearby doctor, mental health expert, or an NGO for immediate help. There are several helplines available for the same. What Hunter Brown has been up to since returning to Arizona. For the most part, Janelle and Cody's son, Hunter Brown, has been keeping to himself since he moved back to Arizona, with Sister Wives viewers wondering what he has been up to. After graduating from the Air Force Academy as a biology major, Hunter decided he wanted to become a nurse. The TLC star recently graduated with a master's in nursing from Johns Hopkins University and chose to move back home. There was never any doubt that Janelle would always choose her 6 children over Cody, as she has always loved the company of her kids. Cody's second wife has never been a controlling parent, often letting her children leave the nest on their terms. Sister Wives viewers developed an even deeper love for Janelle during a recent season when she shared how hard it was to go through the COVID-19 pandemic with her children and husband at odds. Hunter stood with his mother, making it clear that he would rather see his siblings than his own father. Hunter Brown's time in Arizona explained. In July 2022, Janelle shared that her son Hunter was finally local-ish after 7 years away from the family homestead. However, Hunter hasn't shared exactly what he has been doing day to day. While home in Flagstaff, Hunter made sure to spend time with his mother and extended family. He even took time out to go to medieval times with Christine and Truly Brown. The former cadet also did some hiking and outdoor adventures while back in the desert. Is Hunter still in Flagstaff? All signs point to the fact that Hunter may have, in fact, moved back to Las Vegas. In a recent Instagram post from his brother Logan's wedding, it was noted in the comments by his girlfriend's sister that they were the hottest new couple in Vegas. A quick search also shows that Hunter is working as a nurse within the Valley healthcare system. Michelle Petty, Hunter's newest sister-in-law, confined the move with her own comment. Even though Hunter is relatively low-key with his social media posting compared to the rest of his sister wives' family, his followers enjoy getting an update every once in a while. It's expected that Hunter and the rest of his siblings are supporting their mother following her split from Cody. Janelle is considering moving closer to Christine and has been looking into homes in the Utah area. Janelle wouldn't be too far away from Hunter if she chose to move. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment.